Hi there, Dr. Vicki Linford here with the Shift Happens channel. Today, we're going to talk about detaching, and especially in particular, when we are encountering those frustrating, challenging moments, especially with your SP. And we're going to learn how to detach emotionally from that middle so we are able to respond in a more positive, more loving, compassionate way. And that is the journey to manifesting all of your desires. If you enjoy learning how to manifest in a more gentle, lighthearted, fun way, go ahead and like, share, comment. And if you need help doing that, go ahead and contact me at shifthappenslifecoaching@gmail.com. So let's get into it. Actually, how about let's comment in there. I am detaching from the middle and allowing God to guide. All right, so let's get into it. This happened to me actually, and when I talk about specific person, it could be a romantic, it could be a friend, coworker, family member, whatever. I had a situation at work where I had actually a group of women that were not kind to me, even in the least bit. Okay, in one particular person, she was just really jealous of me. And so she would do a lot of mean things to me. And then that's actually what got me into the Lawofassumption. I was like, man, I gotta figure this out because this is driving me crazy. And I considered leaving the job, but the problem is I absolutely loved doing what I was doing. And I thought, well, this isn't right, because I know if I left the job, I'd regret it because I absolutely love teaching teachers, right? So then I thought, I got to figure this out because I don't want to continue to go to work and really dislike a lot of the people I work with. So I had to find peace, right? And so detaching from the middle really means detaching emotionally how you respond to that challenging moment. And so what does that mean? It doesn't mean that we're going to ignore the 3D. We don't ignore what's really going on. I don't like that term, and I think a lot of our community really talks about ignore the 3D and just keep going. In some instances, yeah, that works, but mostly you want to change how you're responding with neutrality, with compassion, with that's your path, this is my path. I accept you just the way you are. I accept myself, and let's just move on. That is the more powerful, standing in your power way. But let's go into this a little bit further, okay? So when I say don't ignore it, accept it. But here's the thing. When you are encountering people that you don't really get along with at work, or this could apply with your SP or money, any subject, go into your Imaginal Act. See your coworkers differently. See your SP differently. It could be the romantic, or my particular instance was with coworkers. I started to go into an Imaginal Act and seeing and hearing them treat me the way I desired. That I was valued, I was seen, I was listened to. I was, I saw us all laughing together. I saw this harmonious, peaceful working environment. And I just kept going to that Imaginal Act. Was it the end? It was just more of what I desired in the moment, right? And so I did it every day. I was like, this is going to change. I am going to change how I respond. And in order for me to respond, I have to see my coworkers differently. Because that is actually one of my empowering beliefs in my book here. One of the empowering beliefs is there is inherent good in all people. I actually started making a list of positive aspects about them as well as myself. Because whatever we do to others, we do unto ourselves, right? And that's the ultimate self-love act, right? And I started looking at them and really going into, this is my desired end. I want us to all get along. And did it happen? Yeah. Some of them fell away, and they they left the office, or they went to a different department. But actually, one of them, we actually get along really well now. Are we best friends? No, but I don't need that. I wanted harmony. I wanted peace. I wanted respect. I wanted valued. I wanted to be valued. I wanted to be heard and listened and respected. And I got that. I just changed it. Now, and I will always say this too. A lot of people come to me wanting an improved situation at work, meaning they want to leave. And I will always say, wherever you go, so will your problems continue to follow you until you really find that peace. Now, do you have to find total peace before you leave? No, but I do try to challenge you to recognize the good in all the people and all the things that you are there learning and growing together. Ultimately, yes, it would be the ultimate feel of, okay, let's take my situation. Let's say I love my job. I didn't care for these people. I saw them differently. I began to respond with more compassion and neutrality and understanding that that's your path. This is my path. I accept you just the way you are. And I went into this imaginal act of how I wanted them to treat me, how I wanted to feel, how I wanted them to feel after they interacted with me, right? I tried to look at it from all perspectives. I found peace. Now, then I was presented with a situation. I had jobs coming to me. I still decided to stay exactly where I was at because I absolutely love what I do, right? And I continue to stay there. Will I stay there forever? I don't know. But that's the point is that once I found that relief of peace, then I could really make that decision and walk away feeling good. Like I came into my full circle, my full fruition, so to speak. And I was able to make a decision from that. Do you always have to do that? Not necessarily, but always know that every time a challenge shows up, it is reflecting your belief system. I took on full responsibility, and that was one of the biggest turning points, truly, is accepting that responsibility that I created it all, right? But let's get back onto I detached from the emotional scene in every instance, and I went back into the imaginal act of what I would prefer to see and feel and hear. And eventually, the 3D mirrored how I was feeling. But I had to change my thoughts, my beliefs about these people as well. So it wasn't just my imaginal act. I did those list of positive aspects about them as well as myself. And you know what? I still continue to do it because there's a little bit of percolation coming up every now and then. And I'm like, Victoria, let's you know better, right? And so that is some of the most powerful things. And that's how I was able to detach from the 3D and emotionally take out that piece and be able to walk in neutrality and in actual peace and love and joy and appreciation. And even when those challenging moments, they got less frequent and less intense because I was creating this world inside of me. This is the cause, this is the effect. And it mirrored exactly how I was feeling. It mirrored my beliefs because the more I started to see them in a better light, I did that also to myself. So my self-worth started raising, my self-love. I was pouring love into myself by choosing peace and love for others as well as myself. So what I did to them, I did to myself. It's all encompassing. That's manifesting. That is the feeling of having it and believing and doing exactly what you desire. And that is how I was able to create this wonderful, peaceful, harmonious workplace. And isn't that awesome? Because, you're at your workplace most of your time, right? And you want to enjoy it. So that is how you detach from that middle, from that 3D in the middle, and you go back to your imaginal act. You find the positive aspects about all the people, look at the situation from all perspectives, and allow yourself to find that peace and love and appreciation for people. It is a great journey. If you want to learn how to manifest with ease and love and joy and fun, go ahead and contact me at shifthappenslifecoaching@gmail.com. Go ahead and like, share, comment. That's how we build the community. I so appreciate you. Go ahead and comment. What did I tell you to comment? I am detaching from the middle and allowing God to guide. Always, always, right? That's the most powerful stance you could ever have. All right. Until next time. Bye-bye.